haha, you don't know what to do with Nair. But not any good player knows the parry timing on Nair.
Yeah.
So you have to be like a lot more careful because people will know the matchup. You can't really like matchup check people with Rob.
Yeah, and you won't know this since you play Little Mac, but you can also intercept him very efficiently. People know now that like when he's jumping up, you can just like jump and intercept his Nair. Because it's hitbox, it's pretty slow, like all things considered. That's why they jump up and do it like from a full hop falling. It's slow enough that it would be easy to intercept if they just did it like that. It's a lot easier to intercept. But if they jump up, just go up and upper them or nair them or whatever you have. I'm excited to see how Cherryo deals with this matchup though, because I don't know. We watched Xetroz versus Bambi yesterday, or on Friday maybe.
Yeah.
And that was not even close. Xetroz really took that convincingly. It looked like Wii Fit struggled to deal with all the projectiles. I mean, you send out your projectiles and then just lose to Robs, and Robs can send them out so quickly. Just down B neutrally, down B neutrally.
I gotta say though, because I've been realizing that Cherryo is really good. Like Cherryo has definitely played this matchup quite a lot because Cherryo knows like that Wii Fit can hit the gyro with an air dodge, like grabbing it from the ledge. Yeah. So the gyro on ledge has kind of been irrelevant so far. And Cherryo has also been doing really well with the ledge play, and you have to do that with Wii Fit. Wii Fit, one of the few characters where it's like being on ledge isn't bad for you, it's fine.
Yeah, true.
I mean, you set up your tent on ledge and you make a nice cozy meal there.
You don't want to be too comfortable though, because I feel like Rob is one of the few characters that you really can't be too comfortable on ledge, even as Wii Fit. It's like certain characters, I know in like the Sephiroth matchup, you don't want to just go to ledge and chill there, because you will get ledge trapped and just lose interaction. Yeah. The same thing probably applies to Rob.
Cherryo so far seeming like a very, what can I say, controlled player.
Yeah.
Nothing Cherryo has done so far has been like, oh, that made no sense.
Oh, the down tilt actually being relatively safe. The back air killing, not even a little bit close to surviving that one.
Yeah, that back air out of shield is really strong, especially when you have the deep breathing. Yeah. That is such a strong mechanic.
Deep breathing is probably one of the best, like, not a comeback mechanic, but one of the best like buff tools in the game.
It's crazy.
It's super, super good.
I mean, I heard like early meta, people were like comparing it to Smash 4 Cloud Limit.
Yeah, she gets faster and stronger, and yeah, there's a lot of stuff that gets buffed.
Ooh, nice.
That would have killed too. That up smash is really, really strong.
It would have killed it like 60.
Breathing. Yeah. Okay, up to the upper. Good percentage here. Chilling on ledge, not forcing anything.
Yeah, he's now stopped opting for putting the gyro on ledge.
Yeah, true.
And rather plays with it in his hand because he doesn't want to give it to Cherryo.
Okay. They're really not forcing anything. They're playing this mid-range, long-range game, I feel like. And I'm surprised that Cherryo is actually able to keep up with those projectiles that Rob has.
Ooh, was that a read?
That's a crazy roll read if that wasn't a missile.
Oh, snapback. If you didn't hit, it was snapback. If you hit, it's read.
Oh
my god, Cherryo, bye-bye. That was really funny.
I think he's never heard that one before. That was a good one.
Thank you.
All right, jumping into the gyro, but generally this is a really, really good stock here from Xetroz. Really clutching it out. He was looking like Cherryo was running away with it a little bit, but that's the thing with Rob. You can kill super early and deal a lot of damage in very little time. So that's the thing we were talking about earlier. He's a really good practice character because he doesn't really have a game state that's or a part of him that's really weak except for disadvantage. He can kill, he can deal damage, he has good range, he has good frame data. Everything is really, really good. It's hard to find a weakness except for the size of it.
Yeah, and like even his disadvantage is really good. It's just the combos.
Yeah.
And Wii Fit, I think Wii Fit is one of those characters where the combos are kind of the same on every character. So it doesn't really matter when you play against Rob. It should be like the same combos as when you play against like Kirby.
Yeah. That's true, that's true.
And that is really good for Rob, because that means he's going to live forever.
100%. Maybe the deep breathing has something to say about that, though. We might want to... Because this is kill percent. Even it doesn't care if you're Rob.
Especially now.
Yeah, right now this is kill percent.
You hit like Nair 1...
Up smash or something, yeah.
Oh, no gyro! Oh my god!
That was an up smash. That was an up smash.
Yes! That would have been insane if it hit.
Yeah.
We would have screamed.
I screamed anyway.
True. You would have screamed even higher.
Yeah. I would have continued the scream. I canceled my scream into commentary.
Oh, nice tech.
Nice tech, yeah, for sure. Okay, goes for the up tilts. Not going to connect, though. It rolls out just in time. And this is so tense. The back air.
Oh, that's...
It's going to jump over that F tilt. That's basically how Xetroz took every game against Bambi, too. Bambi's trying to, or Wii Fit is trying to call out certain options, but the back air does not care. It's gigantic.
So good, and the only way you even like punish it is by parrying it, and like being ready to parry it at any time is not the easiest. And Xetroz remaining undefeated in his bracket so far, not dropping a single game.
True. Cherryo, seeded to win this, I believe. Very, very talented player, and right here in the... Or no, maybe not, because both of these players were not seeded to get this far.
Exactly, so this is quite a interesting development. Whichever player makes to winner semis was far from being seeded to make it there.
Yeah, and Xetroz looking really, really strong right now. Taking it easy, has the gyro. The gyro and laser combination
What?
is so...
What? What?
He's at 100%. He's at 100% Dorman. 100%.
How did that happen?
Oh,
oh wow!
The football coming in clutch right there. It's a 2v1 right now, but Xetroz still keeping it alive though, 130%, but still kicking it. Very healthy stock on the side of Cherryo though, but we all know the damage output of Rob is equally crazy as we did.
I love Cherryo's gyro play. Like, but seeing someone who knows the matchup against Rob to the point where they can do some crazy gyro plays, it's so funny. I love it.
Oh, dude, Cherryo like a shark down there trying to call out the... down there gonna kill. Xetroz nodding his head. He knows what he's doing wrong right here, it seems. Trying to take it easy, still just sending out the projectiles, but it seems like he's losing the projectile war a little bit. Not really getting much out of it. I feel like if he tries to play a little bit more up close, he definitely has the frame data to do so. Wouldn't mind that development at all. Okay, down tilt's coming in. When you're in the corner against down tilt, you're just screwed. You can jump away, but even then, you're putting yourself off stage, right?
Rob's down tilt is just one of those moves in the game that makes you say, no, this had to be unintentional, right?
Yeah, it seems like a mistake. It has the same frame data as Squirtle F tilt.
Oh my god. And it combos, and it cooks your dinner, and everything. It's
I think
crazy.
that's one frame less end lag than Squirtle F tilt, actually.
Oh, that was kind of a desperate down smash.
That's a Bambi down smash.
Yeah, shout out Bambi. Alright, off stage. Now, but once again, as we're saying, Cherryo is really uncomfortable in the corner, and it's kind of weird playing as one of those characters where it's like, because you want to play for stage, right?
Again.
You can very clearly tell that the Xetroz is trying to use the gyro to play for stage, etc. That's like the typical Fundies Rob gameplay.
Yeah.
But Cherryo doesn't mind being in the corner because it's Wii Fit. You get like a free deep breathing, you get to set up your balls and everything.
Yeah, and I feel like that it is. There are things that Xetroz can do to make it so putting yourself in the corner is a bad idea, but he's just not finding out what that kind of play is, right? So for now, Cherryo is really chilling, like you're saying. He's just taking it easy on edge.
Did you see the wind box from the
Yeah, the wind box.
Push the gyro away. That's really funny. Oh, but Xetroz has made a really nice comeback so far this game, actually. Almost evening things back up.
I really want to see like the meeting room when they're designing characters like Wii Fit. Just like, what if we just gave it a wind box? Everyone's like, why not, man?
Sounds funny.
It sounds funny.
And then they design Steve, and they're like, yo, what if we give minecart?
Yeah.
Like everything.
What if we make the backer auto cancel, be super safe, and kill at 60%?
Sounds like a good idea.
Sounds good to me. He doesn't have that good of a jump, so he's the worst character in the game.
210%? What's going on? Oh, and then no way! Oh
Max rage back here, still not gonna take it though. The gyro's on the edge, can't think.
Oh, and what a jump call out. Xetroz once again in the lead. Leaving to 210% on this stock. What's going on?
Cherryo really good at picking up the gyro from the edge, but even that's going to be called out. Everything can be called out. It's counterplay to counterplay right here. Layers of conditioning and answers.
Oh,
nice little combo here. Not going to get any huge off of it though. We don't really see many of these huge gyro combos. We'd rather see the Fungies play like we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
And right now, all that dash attack with gyro would have been huge for Xetroz. That could have led to a 3-0 to death, but not going to get it instead. Gonna go back into this mid-range play. Riveting gameplay.
Oh my god, off stage now.
Down it. Oh, good mix-up.
Really good mix-up.
Surprising amount of drift you can have on that it's really hard to down. Even me who plays Ivysaur struggles to downer. The mix-ups are really, really good. Oh, I guess hit by the gyro. Off stage once again. Nice spike though with the volleyball. Up tilt, no up air. Doesn't get the combo. That's unfortunate. Chill on ledge once again, jumping and grabbing the gyro. So good at that, so consistent. This is a matchup you have to learn. And
that's it, finally Xetroz dropping a game. Cherryo, the first player to take a single game from this menacing Belgian Rob. 100%. First game he's dropped so far, and it's the top 8 qualifier winner's side.
I suppose you wouldn't be in losers if you haven't dropped the game, so that's self-explanatory. But either way, 1-1 right here. Good set. I mean, the last one went by so quickly that I've been hungry for a good close set, and here we have it, Doorman.
Like the last 2 sets have just been clean 3-0s.
Yeah. Game 5 would be great here, and on the side of the Cambodian player here, or slash French, we have. I mean, the adaptation was, or not adaptation, but I suppose the counterplay to Rob. I see from him is so good. Just the jumping and grabbing the gyro instantly, that's not that easy to do, and everybody can do it, but doing it consistently every time you go for it and never dropping the timing, that's pretty impressive. You know that he's practiced that, or especially he has a lot of matchup experience.
Yeah,
right?
For sure. Just goes to show that practicing does pay off.
Yeah, for sure. Even the little things. This is a thing that annoys me with Smash Ultimate players sometimes. They go like, this is such a niche thing, I don't even need to learn it.
Yeah. And then you meet the person where you need that niche thing.
Yeah, and Smash Ultimate is a game of knowing enough niche stuff so that you have something for every situation, right?
Yeah, and like it's a game of matchups. Like Smash Ultimate might be the game where matchup is the most important.
Yeah.
So you need to know the small details of the matchups.
So if you're playing as Rob in 2025 and you're not grabbing that gyro on ledge, you're throwing. I'm throwing because I don't do that, but
yeah, but not every character can do it though.
No, really?
No.
Probably can't do it. They suck.
I think, from what I've heard at least, there are like about like half the cast can do it.
Oh really? Interesting.
So it's I don't think Mac can do it at all.
Either way, there's probably stuff you can do against it. Most people just kind of fall into it, which is unfortunate.
Nair F tilt, what a combo. Wii Fit combos are like, yes, this move connects into this move. It's my back B into upward angled F side tilt.
It's like this very specific hitbox that's on my head. And only on my head, but there's 2 hitboxes on my head, so I gotta hit the one that's like a little bit higher. That's like Bowser Jr. stuff too.
I swear there are like hitboxes on Wii Fit that not even the Wii Fit players know about.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Even Sakurai doesn't know about all the hitboxes on Wii Fit.
It's a ridiculous character, and nobody's prepared for this character, and neither is Xetroz, it seems like. That last game was super. I mean, he did have a lead, but really good clutch with deep breathing. We haven't seen much deep breathing this game, but 0 to 100 combo last game. We've seen the explosiveness of this character, and super underrated mechanic, I feel like. Not getting it. I feel like being allowed to have deep breathing is kind of the matchup here. If Xetroz plays oppressive enough to not allow Cherryo to really get his wing condition, then it's going to be a lot harder to get the kills, obviously.
And that is the typical Rob frame trap, up for the up air, but then you air dodge it, and then forward air.
Yeah.
What? What?
Reverse. Down smash not going to take it. I feel like, again, you got to stop side being in that blast zone, and Cherryo laughing at it in the player cam too. He knows what he's doing wrong. It's just some of those. That's a type of habit that's so deep in your fingers that it takes a while to get that out.
Yeah, not a lot of characters can contest you up there, but Rob is one of them. One of the few characters that can threaten you almost anywhere.
Yeah.
With that massive laser, just like 24% when it's like fully charged. Crazy. Oh, nice gyro play though.
Ooh. 101% on the Rob, but oh, is that going to be it?
Up smash, yeah, that's going to be a 1-2-1 in terms of stock so far. Of course, a tiny lead for Xetroz, but I feel like leads aren't that important in terms of percent. It's got to be like a stock lead.
100%.
Yeah, for the gyro and ledge, and like compared to Wii Fit, you don't really want to be on ledge as Rob. But Rob also has, so the gyro is like so phenomenal to throw out at ledge, because it gives you so much space to just run forward and claim stage once again.
100%, I agree, and jumping and grabbing the gyro again, but here we go. If we just play passive, don't try to force anything, you can definitely just keep ledge trapping. Xetroz is doing a much better job of keeping Xetroz uncomfortable, or keeping Cherryo uncomfortable on ledge trapping.
I hope he's not keeping himself uncomfortable.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate.
Yeah, man, I'm really making myself uncomfortable with how good I'm playing right now.
That's what King DJ does. He makes himself uncomfortable pressing side B. It's just like
he's like, wow, I should really switch mains.
I'm really outplaying myself today.
A whole stock right now separating the 2 players. Seems like losing the last game has not been any deterrent from Xetroz.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like the main adaptation I've seen from Xetroz is he's playing a lot more aggressive. He's not allowing Xetroz to just have the space, you know, that playing that mid-range, long-range game that they were like the last game, where he got the space.
3 up tilts?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It was probably the specific hand hitbox. And then
keep going, keep going.
playing the close range is really important here to not allow Xetroz or to not allow Cherryo to set up his deep breathing, not to set up his positions with the projectiles and slowly rack the percentage until he gets something crazy. Because, I mean, Rob has a frame data to play up close and really oppressive against Wii Fit, and I really like it when he's playing that way instead of just standing on the other side, lasering and gyroing.
Oh yeah, someone just upset someone, I think.
Ooh, good F smash, but not gonna pan out.
I wonder who won. Could have been Anvil Kaka set or maybe Pipple set?
Perhaps.
Anyway, though, we're looking at this game right now. A big lead for Xetroz, but we all know what the deep breathing can do.
For sure.
If Cherryo can get this single stock right now from Xetroz, it's very, very scary for the Rob player.
You're coping, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah. We're in Copenhagen for a reason.
Yeah, we're Copenhagen.
That's going to be 2-1 in favor of Xetroz. 1 game away from qualifying to winner semis. What a run it would be in that case.
Yeah, for sure. Xetroz up 2-1 right now.
So we got some more sets to quickly report on. Dragon beating Bali 3-1, like really showing up for the finish. And Lyoka double eliminating the Finnish twins, beating Bielami and Tanda.
Damn. Game 5 with Tanda as well.
Kaka versus Anvil off stream right now, and People versus Let's Talk.
That's probably the one we're hearing people cheer for in the back.
Yeah.
People versus Jigglypuff. He lost to Jigglypuff in winner's side, and now that was Jigglypally, and now he's got Let's Talk and there's another Jigglypuff. Unfortunate run if you don't like Jigglypuff, but someone probably won right now.
Probably Let's Talk, judging from how many people popped off.
Yeah. That sounds mean. It's because we're in Denmark.
Yes.
Not because people.
No, I don't want people to win.
All right, game 4 here. Can we bring it to a game 5? It was a pretty dominant game last game from Xetroz. We did see a lot more aggressive play. Let's see what Cherryo has in his back pocket. Can he make any changes to really make this go more in his favor?
Yeah, someone who learns counterplay can still never beat someone who plays Rob.
True.
Oh, you know all the Rob counterplay? Oh, doesn't matter. My character's not a cheesy character. I have a lot of cheese, but I don't need it to win. I just use it, and then I can still play. Because as we were talking about earlier, like you have the different styles of Robs, and we've been saying it several times, but it has to be repeated. Xetroz is a very fundamentally strong player, and being that type of fundamentally strong player, it means when you're playing a top tier, you're like abusing your top tier. You're like, yes, I know my character is broken, and I'm going to utilize every single bit of it.
100%. I really like Wii Fit just taunting a bit after that beat on. Look at me. Extra 30
I'm
frames
just
of
happy
lag.
to be here.
Yeah.
I'm just like a personal trader showing up against this killer robot. What's going on?
It's so funny to me when Sakura is like, okay, so add like 15 frames of end lag just so they can pose for the camera.
Yes,
like,
I love it.
Thank you. Great. I love it when Incineroar has to like go and do a little pose. Oh no,
my God,
you
what?
gotta stop doing that. And
The bing bong?
Cherryo's still laughing. It's the 4th time he's been hit by that. You gotta stop doing it, but it does sit so deeply. It's one of those like first things you learn. I think it probably stops your momentum as well, so you'll live longer.
Yeah.
There's a lot of reasons to do it, but there's one big reason not to do it right now, and that's that you die.
Yes. No, I still gotta do it.
Yeah.
Because it's satisfying.
It really is, but let it go.
Let it go.
We're gonna get copyright strike. You're too accurate.
Oh, true. They talk about my singing.
Yeah, they really do. Spot dodge after. I really like this tomahawk spot dodge. That was crazy. Or not tomahawk, but just run up spot dodge. That was interesting.
That's get up attack. Get up attack, one of those options where like you very rarely see it on high level play. But when you see it, I swear it always works.
Yeah, because I mean, often it's reactionary, right? Someone's going for a preemptive call out, and then you just react with a get up attack.
Oh, nice though.
Oh, no,
not
back
getting
here,
a punish.
Yeah, that has so much end lag, but it's so scared to contest because you miss it, you're probably just dead. Not every character can just contest off stage like that comfortably like Rob can.
What? The jab one sending the other way?
Yes.
That's a Wii Fit moment. It's so silly.
Yeah,
Yes, my toe hitbox.
The Wii Fits are like, yes, you didn't know about the toe hitbox. That's silly.
Oh no, this might be death.
Good DI though. It's hard to DI that properly. People, yeah, that feels like even top players are like, that's just RNG, man. I've given up on learning how to DI it.
There's so many people popping up right now. What's going on?
I don't know, man, but there's a few sets that going off stream, and people are popping up for their respective goats.
Yeah, speaking of goats though, Xetroz once again just cleaning up house right now. It's looking so strong.
Yeah.
The adaptation is, as you were saying earlier, like Xetroz playing more aggressive and just in your face, saying like, you know what, I'm just gonna out-frame data you, I'm gonna out-advantage state you, and it's not like Cherryo has really gotten any time to set up these deep breathings.
Exactly, and we saw so much reward from deep breathing in the first couple of games. We have barely seen anything in the last two.
Yeah, it's like he's forgetting to breathe.
Yeah, you gotta remember to meditate, man. Oh, good roll. That's one of those options.
Oh my god! I've never seen the Rob die that early except to like KO punch.
I mean, Rob isn't that heavy, contrary to popular belief. I mean, he's the same weight as Ridley. Could be.
Ooh, F smash though, no jump, no jump. This should be death.
No, the mix-ups once again.
I think the side B could win there, but doesn't matter. That's going to be Xetroz. Moving into winner's semis, still only dropping a single game.
And the crowd goes wild.